Hello and welcome. Today I will do a review of the Spyderco Military. It's an all-round excellent knife. We'll go straight into some stats. The overall length is 9.5 inches or 24 centimeters. The blade length is 4 inches or 10 centimeters. The cutting edge is 3.6 inches or 9 centimeters, and the weight is 4.25 ounces or 124 grams. Okay, so we'll just talk a little bit about the knife. The scales are on this version the digi-camo G10. It's a lovely camo pattern. If you were to purchase one of these knives, I think the way they do it is that every digi-camo pattern is different, so each one is unique, remarkable. Okay, the grip on it is kind of medium to rough grip. It still won't cut your pocket open, but it's very nice and grippy. I mean, you kind of have to pick one of these up and feel it for yourself, because compared to the value range, it's just, there's just something about it. When you hold it, you can tell that there's quality there. Okay, it's very light for the blade of the knife of this size. If you look deep down, there aren't really any liners. There are small slabs of steel in there, which my guess is to hold this backspacer and for the Torx screws. So that adds, that it's lighter. The lanyard hole, it's not a huge lanyard hole, but I'm sure you can make use of that. The blade steel is, as you can see, it's the incredible S30V. Incredible blade steel. It holds its edge for a very long time. Comes out of the box super sharp, with this nice kind of swooping blade shape with a lovely belly on there. Lovely belly. So the blade steel holds an edge for a long time. It might be difficult to sharpen, but so far I've had no problem sharpening it. No problems. But it is a hard steel. The pocket clip, unfortunately, yeah, it's a one-way holding, tip down carry, but get over it. I mean, it's incredible. You really, it just suits the knife with the pocket clip on the top. It just suits it. You can't knock it for that. I mean, it would be nice to have it four-way, like for instance the Paramilitary 2, but it's fine the way it is. So that's the pocket clip. The colours. This is the digi-camo. They do a digi-camo with a black blade. I think it's DLC for that one. Diamond-like coating on it. They also do it as an all black, but the pivot and the Torx screws are like satin colour, so it's not really all black. Then they do the normal version, which has the black G10 scales and the satin blade, and finally they do a digi-camo version of this with a black blade. There are other colorations out there. They're quite rare, and they do an all titanium version where the scales are titanium, but that is extremely expensive. I mean, if you really like titanium, go for that. But this one is just fine as it is. Okay, ergonomics, very comfortable. Words can't describe really. You really have to hold this knife for yourself. It just slots in your hand. I've got large hands. My hands fit perfectly in it, and thumb goes onto the thumb ramp where there's some nice jimping, on the choil, so you can choke up on it. It accommodates that grip, so the choking grip. It accommodates the normal handle grip. You can even go further down to add a bit of reach if you needed to. So it's just so comfortable. It's unbelievable. You really have to hold it to appreciate that. So that's the ergonomics. Can you use it for EDC? pretty big, pretty scary for EDC. Yeah, I'm sure people do use it, and that's fine. It will handle any of your cutting tasks decently well. It's got a very nice sharp point on it, so yeah, even the smaller tasks it could you know, open boxes and things, absolutely no problem. It's a complete workhorse. You wouldn't have any issues using this every day. However, over here in the UK, I must stress that this is definitely not legal to carry because it is a locking blade, and it would count as a fixed blade. The locking mechanism is a Walker liner lock. Some people might have issues with that, but on this knife it is extremely well put together, and there's a detent, and then it just locks behind that blade there. It's just very, very nice. Yes, it might not be very, very fun to play with, but it's so solid. That blade is just not going anywhere. Okay. For its size, then, it is a remarkable knife. It's quite expensive over here. I think it's about £150, £140. So, but you do get what you pay for. You really do. Words can't describe. For a production knife, this is the best thing you can get to a custom made knife. It really is. The quality control on these things is just remarkable. I mean, for its money, it's just a remarkable knife. I'm just going to do a few comparison shots with other knives then, just to stress the size. So here we have is the Tenacious. Have a UK PK at the bottom, and finally, just for comparison's sake, we have a little penknife there. Okay, so that's the kind of shape. Now, weight-wise, I've mentioned just previously that it's quite light for its size. Just a comparison, it is lighter than a Resilience. Okay, if you're thinking about picking up a Resilience, it is lighter than that, and I probably would think that's because of even though they are skeletonized liners in there. So it's lighter than that, and for comparison's sake, two of these Victorinox Spartans, same weight. I hope that gives you an idea of how light this knife is for its size. Two pen knives. Okay, so overall, I think this blade is absolutely incredible. It's a true classic by Spyderco, and I hope they keep on improving on the design. Okay. If you've enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to comment, rate and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care.